trying to bounce back after losing top spot with their defeat against Fitzroy last week, and Essendon were going for a hat-trick of wins after earlier losing 3 in a row. It was one of the closest matches of the round. The Hawks led by a point at quarter time, and we joined 9 minutes into the second quarter with commentators Tim Lane and Ian Cleland.
Justin Madden is surprising me with his agility today. He's doing very well. He's had 7 kicks for the game, the throw-in. Oh, good piece of play there by Byrne. Oh, chance for fouls, and he's banged it through. Picked it up. Took stock with it position and bang a goal. And Essendon now lead by 1 point, 39 to 38. They are 6-3 to 5-8.
9.5 minutes gone. Essendon in front by 1 point. Hawker's on the ball now, doing well, but kick straight to Kennedy. Now Hawker's got it. The Bombers are dangerous again, up towards Madden. Merritt it is, just on the ground, replacing Simon Madden at full forward. And very good play by Copping, who I suspect got the call from Merritt to let it come. He did, and Merritt took a chest mark.
What good play it was from Hawker.
.40 metres out. They're behind.
Eight minutes, second quarter. Kicking the ball out of Zeed, but the umpire is going to bring it back.
15-metre penalty.
Oh, yes, but isn't that penalising the side? He found a player. Anyway, kick by Eade again. Payton is there. Knocks the ball away, but it's like a busy little player. Kicks the ball up the forward line, and a magnificent mark from the Flying Dutchman, Van der Haar. Well within kicking distance. Oh, gee whiz, if this fella finds the form that he had a few years ago for Essendon, what a big lift it would be. There's his kick, and it looks good. That's what it deserved. Great mark, good goal. And that puts a different complexion on the game. They've only been up there 3 times and kicked 2 goals, 1. They lead 46 to 38.
11.5 minutes gone. Essendon booting 8 points clear. Loveridge. Walsh, the ball running away from him. Tuck knocked it to Montfrey. Danaher. Pushed in the back. And takes a free kick between back pocket half-back flank for the Bombers.
Kicks it towards the centre wing, looking for Justin Madden, who knocked it away from the pack. A chance for Wallace. Gee whiz, he's giving Tim Watson a bath. He kicked down towards the forward pocket. There's a chance now, as we see the ball picked up by Shane Hurd. Got the ball back to the centre. The bounce will favour Van der Haar. He steadies. Oh, a shocking old left-foot kick, but he's found a teammate, and that's Copping. Copping drives it across towards the forward line. Good play there from Merritt, but there's the brilliant Robertson. Picked the ball up on a hand pass. Should suit his teammate, Russell Green. He's going to have a bounce. Look at Watson bearing down on him. The kick is by the forward line, and that's not well placed at all, because it was all Essendon, and the mark was taken for them by
Duckworth. To Carey. Up to Merritt, who went the knock on again. Polkinghorne not pushed in the back. Loveridge giving it to Green. Payton. Ian Andrews might roll towards any minute, I suspect. Tuck. Matthews. In fact, it was Russo. Well tackled. Andrews giving it to Hawker. And away go the Bombers again. They're explosive when they burst away like this. Lovely pass. Copping. 30 metres out. That was a scintillating passage of play. Eighth kick to Copping, who's been a fine player up forward. It looks good. He split the middle.
Solid mark, which was needed, and that's his 12th kick for the game.
Oh! What a mark! A beautiful mark by Van der Haar. I suppose he'll turn to the umpire and say, take that one off me. Look at him fly.
Great mark. No doubt about that. One of the great marks of the day. And Copping on his own. That's the mark they really wanted, and Copping took that one. No one was within 5 metres of him.
Peter, that mark of Van Haar's the real team lifter, isn't it?
Oh, yes, indeed. And Copping has been a very, very good player. He took O'Halloran apart in the first half. He's only kicked 1 goal, but he's had a lot of kicks, over 20. And a goal. Caps it off well. Great effort from Essendon. And the Bombers hit back. Copping's second goal. They go further in front, leading by 11 points, 13-12-90 to 11-13-79. Well, that mark will be talked about for quite some time. Chris Mew was the man that had his nose rubbed into the dirt by it, and Glenn Hawker going up to congratulate Van der Haar. It was his effort that got the goal. 7.5 minutes gone, final term. Essendon go forward again through Otway. Otway's kick up towards full forward. Andrews in front of Myers. I don't know why Kelvin Moore didn't try and punch it clear. Andrews hasn't kicked a goal so far today, but won't get a better chance than this.
Tell you what, he didn't hold that any longer than Van der Haar held that last one. It was taken, one before the mark.
That's true. That's very true. 30 metres out. Oh, shocking kick. He kicked it like a half-back flanker, Ronnie Andrews, and puts it through for 1 point. Not particularly happy with it, and has a practice afterwards. 79-91 is the score, and even 2 goals, lead enjoyed by the Bombers.
And we're at the 8.5-minute mark of the last quarters. Moore is ready to bring the ball back into play. Hawthorn still there with a great chance. They fight back this mob as it goes out there towards Bennett, as Peter said, doing all right. I think this is about his first game in about 18 months. Already kicked 1 goal, out it goes wide. Chris Mew playing down there on the forward line couldn't take the mark, and the ball is out of bounds. There's been a few changes. Essendon have got Andrews playing at full forward, and Mew's down there on the forward line after playing all day on the back line for Hawthorn. And Tuck is down there on the back line, a half-back minding Copping, who was a dangerous player in that first half. A free kick will go to Payton. Not the most stylish player in the world, but certainly does a great job. A great battler for Hawthorn. Odds are against him in those centre bouts against big Justin Madden. Oh, nearly a free kick. He hasn't spotted it. Finally, it comes out to Robertson. It looks dangerous. He snaps for goal, but he's off target, and it's through for 1 point. So it's 11 points the difference. 13-13, 91 Essendon to Hawthorn, 11-14, 80. Well, both these sides putting up a great show as Timmy Watson goes for a little kick. No one on the mark that time. A short pass to Walsh, and Walsh takes the mark out there at half-back for Essendon. Mew off the ground and Moncrief on. Out there was O'Halloran flying over the pack, couldn't hold the mark. Finally, it's picked up by Danaher. A short pass to Bahajar. And the little budgie goes for hand pass over to Fowler. And Essendon looking good as they go forward. Up it goes, the mark there to Copping.
The free kick downfield.
It'll be a free kick downfield because he was knocked after he kicked the ball. And this is the fellow we said played very well in the first half. Had a quiet third quarter, but coming good this time. And they've even placed Tuck on him. So he's only about 20 metres out directly in front, and Copping's already kicked 1 goal, the ex-South Australian. 2 goals, I should say. Going for goal number 3. So it'll put him 17 points in front. I think he may have missed it. So it's still 2 goals the difference. 11-14, 80 Hawthorn to Essendon, 13-14, 92.
Hawthorn hanging in. Essendon doing most of the attacking and seemingly finishing the better, but with about 20 minutes of play still to go, in which Hawthorn, of course, could still get up. Moore puts it a little bit short. O'Halloran takes the mark. DeWald to centre wing. Bennett was there, or taps it past Ablett. He'll have to go back and try and pick it up, which he does. Hawthorn no forward line at the moment. Now BUCKENARA snares it. Oh, taken away from Carey by Robertson, but Walsh is there for Essendon. Good teamwork by the Bombers. Bennett caught, ridden into the ground. Ball held to him, says the umpire. And the ball up will take place right half forward. Hawthorn trailing by 2 goals, 13-14 to 11-14. No one making any progress there, and once again the umpire deciding to ball it up. 11.5 minutes gone, final quarter at Princes Park. Ideal conditions for football, neither end favoured by any breeze. Payton tries to ruck and rove to Wallace. Kick number 27 for the Hawthorn centre man. Looks for Moncrief at the back. He waits behind. Out goes BUCKENARA. Duckworth, one of Essendon's best, and taps it over the line. Free kick. It's going to him for a trip, though. He certainly tapped it out deliberately, but before that he was grabbed on the foot. Watson. Hurd. O'Halloran can't take the mark. Kennedy backs him up, but gets tripped over and gets a 15-metre penalty. That was sudden death. DeWald takes the mark, runs into Copping. They didn't really gain much by that, Hawthorn. They should have taken their 15-metre penalty. In fact, he might have to.
I think it's going back out there to O'Halloran, Pete.
Yep, that's right.
Well, O'Halloran will take that free kick out there towards that centre wing position. Goes for a pass. Not a good one, and a good mark to Walsh in front of Moncrief. He's been on and off the ground all day. Hand pass coming over to Hawker. Essendon's best kick killer so far. No one can take that mark. It's finally forced out. Now a chance for Ali DeWald to pick it up. He does. Goes for a pass out wide towards Bennett. Bennett couldn't hold it. Tapped it nicely over here to Rodney Eade. He's got a bit of a run here. He's on the half-forward line from that back position. Up there towards Big Byrne. It's tapped away from Byrne. He goes after it again. He loses it. Crashing through. Oh, that's Tuck got it. He's got one in the back. He get a free kick. Yes, he's got the free kick only about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. Only 12 points the difference. There it is in replay. Well, what do you think? I think he did push him in the back.
I think he dived forward too.
Well, I think it helps a bit. I think they've all got the habit of doing that now,
They
Pete.
certainly have.
Waiting on Tuck to go for goal number 3, and it'll make the difference only a goal. And we're approaching the 14-minute mark of this last quarter. Tucky fires. And it's a goal. So it's 12-14, 86. Hawthorn to Essendon, 13-14, 92.
92 to 86. Still Essendon lead after that goal to Michael Tuck. Madden is tired of getting tap-outs. It goes to Bennett from Matthews. Up to full forward. Plenty of Essendon defenders there, and the mark taken by Big Merritt, who decides to play on. Or Loveridge thought he did anyway. And gets a 15-metre penalty. He'll get another one if he's not careful. Merritt looks for Bahajar. Oh, he's got the run of it now. Away he goes. Bahajar centre field. Long kick by the little rover. Up towards Moore and Andrews nearly grabbed it again. Copping to Clark. Danger here for Hawthorn. Oh, beautiful pass.
Playing well this quarter, Pete. Bahajar playing very well this quarter.
He's been best on the ground in the last 2 weeks. He played a great game at the Sydney Cricket Ground against the Swans, and is coming into his own in the final quarter. Tony Bahajar, formerly of Western Australia. How's the kick? It looks okay. Full points. That's Bahajar's first goal for the afternoon, and Essendon reassert their supremacy on Sevens Big League. It's 14-14 to 12-14, 98 to 86.
There it is in replay. That's the shot from behind the goals, and it shows just how accurate the little fella was.
On Sevens Big League, we're nearly 16 minutes now into the final term. 2 goals the difference.
There it is, knocked out by Justin Madden. Grabbed here by Fallon. The Bombers swing back into attack again. Punched on by Clark. Back there to O'Halloran. He can't take it away properly. Finally gets a kick out wide towards the boundary line. It's going. It'll beat them all, and it's out of bounds. Still on Essendon's half-forward on about 65 metres around from their goal. 12-14, 86. Hawthorn to Essendon, 14-14, 98. 12 points the difference in favour of the Bombers. There we see Madden and Payton having a great battle. Oh, well, Wallace has grabbed too high, and he'll take the free kick. I think he's had about 28 kicks for the match. And Hawker's not far behind him for rest. He's at about 26. Kicked by Wallace is down there towards the centre wing position. Flying high was Bennett. Ball hits the deck, and there's Andrews' disciple trying to pick it up. That's scary. Finally gets a hand pass out to Watson. Another one coming over to Otway. Otway's kick is a long one up there towards the full forward position. At the back is Moore. Couldn't hold the mark. Picked up by O'Halloran. The crowd not too happy about that decision. They said it should have been a mark to Moore. I wouldn't go along with that. Hawker coming out of the pack. Spread eagle as he flies. Goes for a pass out wide, looking there for Hurd. Hurd's got it on the edge of the square. Hand pass to Otway again. And the Bombers looking $1 million at the moment. A pass and a beauty there to Copping. What a beautiful pass from little Otway from the ex-West Australia. Copping would be about, let me see, 40 metres out from goal on a slight angle. And Copping's already kicked 2 goals. Short pass, he should have gone for a shot. This allows Matthews to pick it up. Go for a pass out to the racehorse. Ablett on his own. Got plenty of time to give a pass here if he's good enough. He's got it over to Loveridge. He couldn't hold it. He hasn't had a great day today, the little fella. In comes Duckworth. He lost it. And there's a go now for Robertson. A bit slow to get rid of it. It's a goal coming up. If Moncrief can only pick it up. He's got it. He fires. And what has he done with it? It's a goal. Oh, it's still into the Hawks. 13-14, 92 Hawthorn to Essendon, 14-14, 98.
Michael Moncrief hasn't been on the ground all of the day, but nevertheless has still got 3 goals, and this was great handball by Robertson. Really didn't find Moncrief on the full, but he didn't mess around and picked it up on the bounce and popped it through for his 3rd goal of the afternoon. What a match here at Princes Park. It's only a goal the difference now as Hawthorn still in this match. Watson drives the Bombers forward. They've done most of the attacking in this quarter. Polkinghorne in front. Oh, one-handed mark down there. Brought in by Clark. It is paid. Great mark to Clark. Clark is at right half forward. Looks for Van der Haar, and who wouldn't? He took a great mark before. Otway, or it's Bahaja, the lookalikes, Copping, another one of their great players today, steadies into the goal square, Kelvin Moore, touched through. He almost scored a try there, Kelvin Moore. It was a free kick to Hawthorn, taken by Moore, so it's still a goal the difference. He'll look for Matthews. Matthews and Otway. Ablett tries to get around Eustace and successfully executes the move. Duckworth at the front, or Moncrief cannoned into a couple there, could have infringed. Moncrief again. Out it comes. Watson. He's come into his own after half-time. Timmy Watson. And gets the second grab. Eustace. Oh, caught by BUCKENARA. Good tackle. Byrne. A 35-metre handball to Matthews.
Whoop.
Walsh is there. Tuck. Tuck comes out, he's got the pace. Watch him pop this one through, it's going very close. Hit the point post, I think. Out of bounds, it will be a throw-in. No, it hit on the full. It will be a penalty kick to Essendon. The goal umpire just explaining it to the boundary umpire. Taken by Stodham. Folds, he's had a million kicks today, Gary Folds. Big Madden and Payton. Payton picks it up for Hawthorn. Into the 10-metre square. It's all Essendon. Or Duckworth will get a free kick. In the back, or holding the man. Grant Fowler. Burners down for Hawthorn. Otway doesn't bounce too kindly for him. Terry Wallace is running out of legs. Otway's handball is effective. Fowler again. Shot one too high. Still plays on. Shrugs it like a true footballer. Danaher off for Essendon. Copping. Just about man of the match. Well, Payton ran it to Peter Russo. Big Madden and Little de Wild. Copping again. Copping is on centre wing. 18 kicks for Copping. Down towards Watson. Robertson intercepting well for Hawthorn, and he clears for the Hawks.
A long kick and good play on the part of Robertson over the top of the pack. Here's a go now for Duckworth again, forcing his way through the pack. Finally picked up by Otway. Hand pass to Madden. Back it goes there to Stoneham. And down towards the Bomber half-forward line. This is Hawker coming out of the pack. A left footer out wide looking for Andrews. Punched away by Moore. Van der Haar's there, and so is Stoneham. There's Andrews. He snaps for goal. He's done it. He's kicked the goal, Andrews. Oh, there was bullying football on the part of Andrews. Determination personified. 13-14, 92 Hawthorn. To Essendon, 15-15, 105. In replay. Punched away from Andrews, but he bounces back again and virtually forces his way through to kick the goal. It may be the one that sealed the match for the Bombers. There we are at the centre bounce again. Ball knocked out there. It comes back towards the centre field position again. A bit of a stuck up there, and the umpire's going to ball it up. We're at the 22.5-minute mark. And Essendon 105 points to Hawthorn 92. 13 points the difference in favour of the Bombers. Up she goes again. Payton tries to force through the pack again. Look, no hope of getting through, and the umpire's going to ball it up.
It'll be 12 points the difference, Lou. That scoreboard is wrong. That free kick to Kelvin Moore before the scoreboard attendants obviously gave it as a point when it wasn't. So our score is correct.
OK, it's 12 points the difference now. Ball coming back there. It's driven up there by Bennett. Back out there towards the half-forward line, so there's only 2 kicks in it. As they go for Loveridge. Over it goes to Buckenara. Back it goes to Moncrief. A goal, so it's only a goal the difference now.
4 goals to Moncrief.
4 goals to Moncrief. The score, 14-14, 98 Hawthorn to Essendon 15-15, 105.
We'll make that 104. Now
104.
Moncrief limping. Let's watch it again. He fell heavily after he kicked that goal, I think. Loveridge, good handball to Buckenara. Over towards Moncrief, and yes, he falls heavily there, or gets pushed heavily, and he is still limping down there in the goal square.
Well, they still haven't corrected that score, so it's a goal the difference.
A goal the difference. It'll be, well, it could be interesting if
yeah,
they reckon
look up at the
win by a point. It'll be a draw. 23.5 minutes have gone in the final term, 104 to 98. It's a goal the difference, still in favour of Essendon. Hawthorn can't get any closer as Essendon get driven up towards half forward off the hands of Russo, who goes defensively towards the press box wing. Eade late on the scene for Hawthorn as it's picked up by Clark. Effective handball to Folds. Watson shrugs the tackle well. He's playing brilliantly in this quarter. Watson, a short pass, intercepting is Madden. He played on, I thought. Now he does. Over towards Grant Fowler. High and long kick in towards the goal square. Copping and more. Free kick in the back.
Well, that takes a bit of guts on the part of the umpire. Let's watch that one.
Oh, don't know about that one.
I think that Moore was going for the ball, but still he's closer than we are. Certainly takes a bit to do that by the umpire, Peter.
Has kicked 2 goals for Essendon. And a chance to, I would suggest, sew up the match, which he has done. Copping second goal. And the scores on Sevens Big League, 16-14 to 14-14. 2 goals the difference, 110 to 98.
Well, Hawthorn keep getting within a goal, and the Bombers always have one in the bag to come back as we see Copping kick that goal with our other camera behind the goals.
We're about to enter the time-on period now here at Princes Park. Essendon leading by 2 goals, as they have most of this quarter.
Centre bounce again. It'll be Payton against the big fellow. He got it away from Madden. Punched on by his brother Simon. Out to Polkinghorne. Runs into trouble. Picked up by Stoneham. A long kick up there towards Ronnie Andrews. Can he get it? Moore's got the mark. A hand pass coming over there to Russo in the back pocket. Ball out wide now, and a good pass out there to Ablett out there at half back. 98 points Hawthorn to Essendon 110. So it's 12 points the difference. We wait now for the ball to be taken there by Hawker.
Hawker at left half forward. A long way from goal. And he comes for the kick. Looking for Big Madden. O'Halloran was up. Watson to Folds. Folds a snapshot. And through for 1 point. Well,
that's a handy one.
That is a handy one. That will make it safe for Essendon, because Hawthorn have to score 2 goals, 1 to tie the match now. And in the remaining 4 minutes, that would be pretty near an impossibility, I would reckon. Stoneham and Robertson. It's played to Robertson. No one running past, so Robertson has to go back for the kick. Eade torpedoes it long towards full forward. 2 Essendon players spoiled each other. Buckenara looks for Matthews, who went the wrong way. Walsh. Back to Buckenara. Well caught. Too high. Buckenara is at half forward. About 55 to 60 metres out from goal. Hawthorn trail by 13 points. Scoreboard says 14.
Good kick.
Buckenara, beautiful kick at goal. He's certainly kicking them better than he did at the Junction Oval last week. and that reduces the deficit to 7 points. Still Essendon lead, 16-15 to 15-14, 111 to 104.
Well, there's about 3 minutes to go, so there's time. We wait for this kick from BUCKENARA. It's a nice shot, never folded at all, and right through the middle. So it's back to the centre, only 7 points the difference. Well, Hawthorn can't get within that goal. Up it goes now, knocked out by Payton. Going through as Otway's dropped it, but the umpire called play on. Hawker's grabbed, can't get out of the pack, and it's a free kick against Hawker for holding the ball. A chance for Hawthorn to go deep into attack now through Robertson. Time running out, they're 7 points down. Can they get up as the long kick, and it is a long kick up there towards the full forward position. Down goes Byrne, he can't get clear. A hand pass out to Ablett. Eustace right on his tail, he hooks the ball back, and Little Loveridge has got the mark, but the umpire's found
Boundary throw in.
a throw in from the boundary out there on that forward pocket position for Hawthorn.
So Hawthorn, time running out for them in this titanic struggle here at Princes Park. Merritt and Byrne. Byrne wins it. Essendon will be quite content to see it over the line again, I think. Picked up by Tuck, a snap at goal, and he's put it through for 1 point. So they need a goal now, Hawthorn, to tie the match.
Well, it's only a goal the difference, and I would say that it'll be about 2.5 minutes to go. It's still in the Hawthorn attacking zone. Carey goes for the little kick. Hawthorn forwards being a bit neglectful there. Finally, it goes out to Watson. He's got the mark. A push in the back against Kennedy, but he'll take that mark on that half-back line. Only a goal the difference. Still about 2 minutes to go, I would say. The ball out wide towards the wing position. And a mark taken there by Merritt. Merritt's right on the line, trying to creep around. Umpire's going to push him back again. Said play on because he's over the mark now. The ball finally kicked over there to Vanderhaar. The pack fly. O'Halloran grabbed it but couldn't hang onto it long enough. And there'll be a ball up at centre half forward about 50 metres out from the Essendon goal. 29 minutes gone. And only a goal the difference. 105 Hawthorn to Essendon 112. That's 111, I should say. That doesn't fix the scoreboard up. Finally, Russo drives it back to centre field again. It beats them all. Coming out to meet it is Merritt. He runs into trouble. He's grabbed, gets a hand pass back. And there we see going through the pack is Clark over to Carey. Another hand pass to Simon Madden. He's clear. A long kick up there. It's a bad one over to Moore on his own. He's got an open paddock to run, and he's going to take a bit of a gallop here. Up to half back, he goes for a pass, and Kennedy's got it. Can he get him into attack quickly enough? Because we're nearly on the 30-minute mark. And as a goal, the difference as the ball goes up towards the full forward zone. Moncrief knocks it on. Now he kicks it. He can't pick it up, and the umpire said, kicking in danger. So it'll be a free kick out there to West, and this may give them the rest they need. Clark to take the free kick at half back. Out it goes to Stoneham. Takes the mark, taking his time. We're on the 30-minute mark now. It's still a goal the difference in favour of Essendon. Ball back out there towards that wing position. Vanderhaar on the top posse there. Couldn't hold the mark. It's tapped out towards Hawker. He wins the race to the ball, but he can't pick it up, and he's kicked it out of bounds. So it's out of bounds on the Essendon half forward line now, about 70 metres around from their goal. 111 points, Essendon to Hawthorn 105. Ball forced out again. There's a bit of a scrimmage here again, and the umpire will know he's letting it go for the moment. Finally, it's picked up by Wallace. The kick is wide out towards Andrews, is now down there in defence after kicking a goal that helped Essendon in this last quarter, playing at full forward. Ball out of bounds, up towards the Hawthorn half-forward line. Time running out as we approach the 31-minute mark, and there it is. And Essendon have won. 16-16. 16-15, I should say. 111 to Hawthorn 15.